Hi friends, welcome to Aisha's DIY. Today we will design a necklace or a bracelet. I haven't decided that yet. With GGC treasure bag sparkling romance. So I have here wildfire 0.006 inch in a frost color, and I have some Toho 8 seed beads in a frost color as well. And I'm going to use this ombre color crystals, hard crystals kind of. I'm going to flatten the thread with my tweezer nose pliers. Okay, just a bit. I think this is a size 12 beading needle. You can use either size 11, size 12, or even size 10, but the thinner the needle, the better it is. Okay, so I have here about, say, a wingspan. A wingspan is if you stretch your hands on either side, starting from this end to that end, is a wingspan. So I have here, I'm not gonna cut. You can cut your cord, put a stop bead, work with that. I don't want to cut it, and this technique I want to try and use it, but I've seen this being used in a very softer thread like a Naimo or so, but I want to try in this. So I have removed the toggle clasp from our project, like from our box, and also these ones. I don't know whether I'm going to use a crystal ones or not, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut this. Okay, see where I can see pink, there I stop. Okay, these are the pinks, right? So I keep the pinks, I keep it in an order, so that it's nice and neat for us, and then we continue the same pattern, because I don't want to shift the colors. It's a little bit hard to see, but they have actually done a good job, so I don't want to mess it up and then do my own. I try to keep it that way. Let's see what happens. So first of all, this is going to be a spiral one, so I'm going to take 4 of the, so we have some core beads and we have the side beads. So this is the core bead. I take 4 of the 8 seed bead, drop it down. Okay, and then I pick up. Okay, we also need some 11 seed beads. I pulled out this from my stash, but I don't know if I have to use this one or not. Let me try. Okay, and then let's see which one looks good. Just dump a few, pick up. So you need to see the size here. So 3 beads, no, 2 beads, 2 of the 11 seed beads, 1 of this pink crystal bead, okay, then 2 of the seed beads, and see how long it is. So it's pretty not very long, so maybe 1 more or 2 more, this will be very big. So 1 more I think is good enough. So 3 of the 11 seed beads, 1 of these, and 3 of the 11 seed beads will work. Okay, I take this and then I go through from the bottom to the top once more. I pull this, and now I see, sorry, I forgot 1 of the seed bead, 1 of the 8's. So here we go. This is how it looks. If you like this, then it's okay, you can continue. If not, I think that I like it because I want the heart to be the focal, not the rest. So I'm going to use this 11 seed beads only. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump. Okay, I can do that later. So this is what we have. The first one in the first unit we took 4 of the 8 toes and then we did one wing, right? From the second onwards we are going to take only 3 of the core beads and then drop it down to our project. Okay, then pick up 1 2 3 11 O's, one of this crystal bead, pick up in the same direction that you pick up every time. Okay, there is a shape to it, so pick up that way. So 3 of the, then skip, oh sorry, what did I do? So we're going to pick up only 1 of the core bead, forgot. I was thinking about right angle view, sorry. So just 1 of the core beads and then all of these wing beads, I would call them. See this heart shape, like pick up in only one direction. That way bracelet or necklace will come out very pretty well. So we have 1 core bead, so skip the first bead that you added. In every time we go through 4 of the core beads. So skip 1, go through the top 4. Okay, just like so, and then pull your thread. It's twisting and stuff, but that's, see, I have actually skipped 1 bead, that's why it's very weird. And don't skip 4 beads. Starting is always the difficult one. So now we have this. So I want you to shift this wing towards your left. If you are left-handed, you can do that to the right, but do it in one direction only. So from the next, I pick up 1, drop it down to my project. Okay, like that. Now pick up 3 11 O's, 1 of the heart bead and 3 11 O's. Okay, okay, now you cannot skip 1, so count from the top, it's easier. 1 2 3 4. So then okay, and pull your thread. This is what you have. Now you will shift the wing to the other side and then continue. See how beautiful it is. I really like the way this is turning out to be. So now again I pick up 1 of the core bead. I need to put more of my 11 O seed beads. And then pick up 3 of the 11 O's, 1 of the heart, again 3 of the 11 O's. Okay, so drop everything down. Okay, now from the top, 1 2 3 4. Okay, go through 4 of the 8 O seed beads. Okay, now shift it to your left. So see the spiral forming? That's what is very pretty. I really like this. I'm gonna continue doing this. I don't know if I'm going to do a bracelet or a necklace. I will attach my clasp later. First I will do the project, and since my thread is attached to the spool, I can actually take more and continue from this side. I can thread my needle and continue the work. Hi friends, welcome back. So I finished this much, okay, and the spiral stitch I have made this, little bit wavy because I like this, but you can actually make it tight as well. So from here I have a very short thread. I thought I will show you guys how to add new thread. So I have here an arm span, not a wingspan. Arm span is from your shoulder to all the way to the tips if you extend the hand towards the left. So I have this. The other end is still attached to the spool. So I will, after I finish this end, then I'll go ahead and take more thread from here and thread the needle on the side and then add the clasp. So here my tail thread is very short. So what I do is I just I came back, okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and go through this the wing that I created. I go through that. Make sure your thread is not caught in between beads. That's important. Okay. There we go. Go down. And then you're here, right? Go down a couple of core beads. Okay. And find the wing that is attached to that core bead. Go up through it and do a half-hitch knot. That means go under the thread, make yourself a loop and put your needle through that loop. Make sure the knot ends between the beads and not covering the seed beads. Go up through the seed bead. Come down through a core bead. Just one is also enough. And then go down through the side wings and then do a half-hitch knot and then go down through the wings completely and through a couple of core beads. Making sure you don't catch any thread here. There we go. And then go up through some. So basically you are actually doing a thread path which is, which is abnormal, so that the thread won't come off. So I still have couple of red color beads to actually weave in. See, this much I have, so that's why I'm adding the thread, and then I will. So I have decided to make this into a necklace rather than a bracelet. So and then you can snip this off. For now I will leave it there. I mean, you don't have to. Let me just cut it off. Why? Now our other thread. Take the new thread again. Take your pliers and flatten the tip of your thread with your pliers. Let me see. This end is more straight, so cut it really nicely so that you don't have any fraying at the end, so it's easy to flatten. Normally the idea behind is to thread the thread into the needle, but beading needles are different, so here you need to thread the needle into the thread. So hold your thread in between your fingers and your your thumb and your index finger, and then push it through. It'll be easy. I don't want to knot at the end. What I will do here is I will just come back here, okay, go through 2 of the core beads, okay, leave the short tail, let it be there, okay, and find the loop that is attached to this bead. Let me just redo it, it's easier. Okay, let me just, yeah, there we go. I go through 4 of the core beads, make a short tail for myself, okay, and then go through this wing, right, and then okay, catch the thread like a half-inch knot, make yourself a loop, put the needle through your loop, and just make sure the knot is between the heart bead and the 11 seed beads. Go up 3 more beads. Now there is a knot. What you do is come down 2 of the core beads, or 1 is also enough. Come down 1 bead, okay, then go up through the side again, catch the thread underneath, make yourself a loop, go through the loop, tighten the knot, go up, come through couple of core beads right here, then find the wing that is attached to the bead that you're coming from, which is the last one in this case. So I would just come up through it again, 1 more half-inch, and then go through the 3 beads, okay. Now you're ready to go down 1 or 2, actually so go down 1, So we need to come back through the topmost core bead. So make sure I come down through the swing and then go up. There we go. Now I'm ready to add the next 8 seed bead, and then couple of lemonos, like 3 lemonos, right, one of the crystal, and then continue my pattern. I will cut this once I am done with the weaving a little bit more, and then I will cut it down. That's about it. So now I have finished stringing it up till the red color beads. As you guys can see, this is more for me to pink than, you know, red. So I stop it right there. I don't want to do any more. So here it is. It's all red. So I'm done with it. But this is about, say, 7 inch. And my wrist size is only 7.5. And if I add a toggle clasp, it will be bigger enough. It will be big. And then if I mean, it is very beautiful to wear it as a bracelet, but I wanted to convert this to a necklace. Still, I'm going to use toggle clasp, but I'm going to use 2 of the toggle clasps. Let me just tell you guys. So I want to continue with this, and I'm going to add 3 seed beads. Okay, or you can use wire guardian. So I have wire guardian here. This is called wire guardian. So it has a channel through here, and there is a loop on both sides. It's like a horseshoe kind of a thing, right? You go through one end, one loop, okay, and then add your toggle through the other loop. So if you want, you can just make it a little bit bigger, but I want to see if it goes through this only itself. There we go. Okay, and then you put your needle through it, come back through the other channel, and then you can go through a couple of your core beads and then come down and see if it looks nice. Okay, so it kind of looks like this, which is okay for me, because anyways it has to go like this or this, because I want the heart to be like this way. Okay, so I have to reinforce this. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I find where my my thing landed. So it landed through this 8 seed beads, and then I'm going to catch the wing and go up. Oops. And then I'm here at the top, go through the channel once more, make sure you don't catch any other bead or so, then go through the loop, come back through the other side of the channel and then go down 2 of the core beads, which is 8 frosted ones, and see this, I have a thread which is caught right here. I fixed that. Now my thread is coming out of the second 8 of seed beads. Now I go through the wing right here. I'm not adding half inch knots, I'm just reinforcing the thread which goes through the wire guardian. We are going to add one more the other side. I will come back to that once I'm done with it. This way I will be very relaxed that the cord is gonna be safe. See this? It just skipped the channel. Make sure it doesn't skip the channel. Otherwise it's of no use adding the wire guardian. When you come back through the wire guardian, make sure it sits in the channel and doesn't go out. That's an important thing to note. And then you come back through 3 of the core beads. So I have reinforced it enough. I don't need to do it anymore. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some half inch knots. So go down, catch a thread underneath, make yourself a loop. I have enough thread left over, so I can actually reinforce it really nice. You can go as much as I want and then do a couple of half inch knots. The main point is to change direction. That's important here. So I come back and then go up and then find the one that comes down from there where my thread is exiting, exactly that 8 of seed bead. I want to come down that, so I just go through this. I find that specific wing, come back through the 3 beads, go underneath, catch the thread. This is a very satisfying bead weaving project and it is very easy. It's not very difficult, but at the same time the end product is very satisfying. Couple of them. If you are not able to go through all of them, it's okay. You can go couple of beads and then you can go up some, because the center core beads are 8 of seed beads. It will accommodate more thread than you think it would. So it's always it's okay to go through that. Okay, and then come down through the side wing, or you can even come down one bead. And also we are not adding 15 row seed beads, we are just doing 11 rows, so those will also have couple of passes through comfortably. So you can go ahead and go back and forth, reinforce it multiple times, and then whenever you feel that it's nice and strong enough, you can cut the thread off. I'll just do one more half inch and I should be done. Now I'll come back to the other side. Okay, that's nice and tight. Now I can cut this off. Sorry, I bumped the camera. And also this one that we started this with. I know I didn't need a lot of cord, but I still went ahead and added, this thing is crappy to cut this, but I'm gonna thread burn this because see this, it's fussy. So I'm gonna thread burn this, and I can't see it here. Okay, so now that this is done, and we still have at least quite a bit left, like 15 inches left, so that I can use it for a small project. So I'll keep that, take another needle, and this side what I will do is I'll take this off because I haven't reinforced this at all, right? This one is a little bit, but this one is still wobbly and loose, so I need a little bit. So I'm also gonna determine whether I'm gonna do this or continue until I come to the red this side as well, which I don't want to. So I'm good with this. Maybe I should continue this. Yeah, maybe I should continue more. Then I will have to use only the other two cords. Maybe I can continue a little bit. I have about say 10 to 12 inches here. I just wanted to finish it off the same way I finished the other side as well. So again, take your thread wire guardian, thread it on one side of the loop, one loop of the wire guardian, and then I'm gonna grab another hot toggle clasp, just the hot part, not the toggle part, and then I'm gonna insert that into this wire guardian. Okay, see, it went through nicely. Take your needle, go through the loop, and then come back through the other channel on the other side, and when you pull it, okay, that's nice and secure. Now go through 4 beads, four core beads. Make sure your thread is not caught anywhere and it is in the channel. Check it. Go up through the wing that you created, the first ever thing that we did. So, and then go through the channel on the wire guardian. Make sure you don't catch any of the beads because there's a high chance that is a possibility. Then go back through the loop and then come back through the other channel and a bead, a core bead, one core bead. While doing so, make sure it sits in the wire guardian. Now come back through the second wing that we created. I'm not adding any knots right now. I'm going to add all the knots once I reinforce it completely, the wire guardian part. Okay, I'm going to do the same way that I did the other side, and come back. Hi friends, welcome back. So here I have actually finished it, and this is what it looks like so far. Now we are going to add chain to this. Okay, so over here and over here, and I have pulled out this jump rings. This is a twisted open jump rings in my stash. I pulled out 3 of them, and what we can do is we can try putting this. I just want to make sure that this the chain link goes through this, because it's like a really thick jump ring that we got here. So I decided not to use the twisted jump rings because these are very thick and it doesn't go through this. I tried opening the chain link and adding it, but it still doesn't feel good. So I'm going to use these links that we got from the box itself, so we don't have to make it ourselves. So you can actually add this link to the chain. The length of this necklace totally depends upon how you want to wear this necklace, either short or long. It's totally up to you, your choice. So putting this was difficult because this toggle is a little bit, big. I should use a little bit bigger jump ring, probably 2 jump rings would be good enough, is what I believe. One, it's always, if your jump ring is thinner, always use 2. 1 is better than 2 in that case. If it is thicker, you can just go ahead with 1, because the loop is this way. Now if you attach a jump ring to it, then it's much more easier. You can directly add a jump ring to the chain, that is also a possibility, but this looks good as well. So I'm going to add 1 more jump ring just to be on the safer side. I like to open and close a jump ring with 2 sets of pliers, preferably my bent nose pliers and chain nose pliers. Go back and forth, always do it in this motion. So now I feel that this is really nice, and you can actually add it in the center, you can keep in the side, both way it will look good. So I want to measure this. I don't want it to be very long, so what I would say is totally, let me see, I just wanted it to be 18, like just the chain part to be about, say, 5.5 inches. That's more than enough. So this part 5.5, no, 6 inches I will say. Yeah, 6. At this point I will just remove this link. You can cut it. And then take that link, add your lobster claw clasp, and close this. one side you don't need a jump ring. The other side again I'm going to use the 2 jump rings. Go back and forth, make sure the jump ring closes, and then add it to your toggle heart. You can also use the toggle clasp we have gotten enough in the box to use it in the back as well, but I don't feel like, so I'm using the lobster claw from my stash, but you can always use the toggle clasp in the back as well. So again, adding one more jump ring, slipping it through and through the link of my chain, and then closing it with my pliers, making sure it's nicely closed. Okay, that's that. There we go. Yeah, I want that to move freely. Now again, the same amount of chain we need on this side as well, right? So we can just remove this, but I wanted the bigger jump ring to be, you know, the closure. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna close that jump ring nice and tight, go back and forth and close it, and then I'm gonna add again 2 jump rings. I know it's a lot of jump ring. You can also make the S hook that I used to talk about in my video. You can also make it with 20 gauge wire or 18 gauge wire if you wish. And so I'm prepping the jump ring. I want it to meet at the same point. Let's add it here. Let's add it to the bigger jump ring. It's easy to wear, you know, like anybody can wear it. If it is a bigger jump ring, doesn't matter that they cannot wear it to the smaller jump ring, but this is much more easier is my concept. And whenever we design, we make handmade jewelry, and it's according to the customer's satisfaction, right? We have to take into consideration the absolute ease of wearing our jewelry, and then, you know, saying, okay, this is what I like about the jewelry. So that's what we want. So we need to make sure that we give that them, and think how you would like your necklace to be, you know, how easy you want your necklace to be worn, and you don't want it to be, you know, difficult to wear or something like that, right? So here we go. Our necklace is done and ready, and I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you do, I forgot the heart thing, but that also looks good, you know, asymmetrical kind of a necklace, but you can always add the heart. We do have this links available in the box, so you can always add those. Over here as well. Okay, why not I add it right now, because that will be bugging me so much. It looks nice with an asymmetrical effect to it. It does look good, but make sure the jump ring is completely closed and not at all open. So that's what you need to make sure. Doesn't matter you have 2 or 1, but you need to make sure it's completely closed. And then with this part, open up the loop in the heart charm, and the heart kind of twists and then not let me, I should hold it with my pliers. That way it'll be easier. See how I'm holding it. Doesn't give any spot for this to go in. It's kind of there we go. Now close the loop how you would close and open a jump ring, and here it is. Our necklace is done and ready. Do like and subscribe and share this video with your friends and family. And also, if you would like to support my channel, there is a heart symbol in the bottom below where you see comments and more and everything. There you can click it. It is called super thanks. You can click and then like give my channel, support my channel by paying whatever denomination you want, like whatever money you want, $2, $4, $10, how much ever you want, you can give that and support my channel. I would really appreciate it. And also you can get something from my Etsy shop that would support me as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye. Thanks.